Well, Keith here on this beautiful fall Saturday afternoon. I've just been out today doing some yard work, and I did a lot of mowing, picked up a lot of branches, and actually I'm burning the branches today. I always like the smell of a fire, as long as it's branches. Something that gives a good smell. Reminds me of when I was a kid. I went and camped out by a lake with some friends. Had a campfire and slept under the stars all night. Caught a bunch of little bitty fish. The thing that I was going to talk about today is the idea of committing scriptural promises to heart, so that when you get into a place with the enemy that he tries to put wrong ideas of doubt in your mind, that you can have ammunition to shoot him down. And there's the way that I learn scripture is I get pictures. I have pictures in my mind. It helps you to commit to memory if you can make pictures go along with the story. That's why that's just one way. Seems like that once you commit something to memory, though, after a long period of time, it just kind of like riding a bicycle. You don't have to think about it that much, but until you get it committed, until it's solid, then sometimes it helps for me to just have the pictures. And so I want to quote one scripture that I committed to memory. It's probably been some years ago, but it was still in my heart recently when I brought it up. And that would be, I didn't realize it, but it was the very first psalm. It's Psalms 1. In the King James, it goes something like this: "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. For his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he doth meditate day and night." And here's the promise part. It says, "And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. He shall bring forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper." I particularly like that scripture because it contains multiple promises. And the things that you can read between the lines could be health, prosperity. And of course, with all that, you can dispel a lot of fear. And just like I mentioned recently, Jesus went up into a high place and was tempted by the devil. And he used scripture. That's how he countered the thoughts that were being put toward him about, the devil wanted him to worship him. And I think that anytime we get into a spot where the devil starts trying to mess with our head, starts putting thoughts in our mind, we need to be equipped with the ammunition of the scriptures committed to our heart's memory, so that we'll never be without a way to dispel fear, keep him from intimidating us and trying to cause us to get off track. The other, a very common psalm that I committed to memory when I was a young child, I was probably, 7 or 8 years old, was the 23rd Psalm. And I'll go ahead and quote that. It's, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. If I can memorize those, I think probably almost anybody can. And I'm going to be looking for some new ones. And if you have any suggestions, the ones that contain the promises are specifically the ones that I'm interested in. Of course, I'll find them. It takes me some time. But if you want to mention some, that'd be great. Just do it in the comments below. That'd be good. Because I plan to commit more scripture to memory. Because I see a need for it. I think a lot of times people get intimidated by their situation around them that looks bad. And that's not the only thing going on. We can't see the good going on in the spirit realm. And a lot of times we just need to dispel all that fear, put it behind us, and stand on the promises. And that's what I'm doing. I'm standing on the promises. And I would encourage each and every one of you to do the same. If you're standing on the promises, then that's God's foundation, and you can't go wrong. He will lead you and guide you because He promises that He will. If you seek Him, He'll be standing at the door and knock. All you got to do is open it up. So that's what I wanted to recommend today is as He stands at the door of our heart and knocks, open it up. Welcome Him in. And use every tool He gives us in His Word and otherwise, to defeat the works of the enemy, which is coming in our lives to try to steal and kill and destroy us. That's my word of encouragement for the day. Hey, God bless you, and thank you for watching.